The music was already playing when the groom suddenly stood up. Chairs scraped loudly against the tiled floor as guests turned in confusion. A murmur spread through the wedding hall, growing heavier with every second. Someone whispered, "What is happening?" Another voice said, "Is this part of the program?" But the groom's face said otherwise. He looked straight at the closed door leading to the bride's room and said in a tight voice, "I can't do this anymore." Inside that room, Amara sat on the edge of the bed, her hands shaking, her wedding dress still unfinished beside her. In that moment, everything she had taken lightly was demanding payment. Amara had always been known as the beautiful one. From childhood, people forgave her easily. When she failed to wash plates, her mother would sigh and say, "Leave her, she is tired." When she skipped school chores, her aunties would laugh and say, "Beauty like this will not suffer." Amara learned early that someone else would always step in. She learned to delay, to postpone, to say later until later became never. Whenever her mother warned her, she would smile and reply, "Mama, life is not that hard." Even as she grew older, nothing changed. She avoided jobs that required discipline. She hated waking up early. If something felt stressful, she abandoned it halfway. Her friends noticed. "Amara, you can't be like this forever," one of them told her one afternoon. Amara laughed, adjusting her hair. "Relax, once I marry well, all this struggle will end." She believed it deeply. Marriage, to her, was an escape plan. Then she met Daniel. Daniel was everything her family prayed for. Calm, hardworking, respected. He had built himself from nothing and valued order in every part of his life. When he visited Amara's family for the first time, her mother cried tears of joy. "God has remembered us," she said. Amara felt proud. She felt chosen. Daniel noticed her softness, her charm, and ignored the small signs. When she came late, she apologized sweetly. When she forgot things, she laughed it off. He told himself she would mature with time. The engagement happened quickly. Celebration filled the house. Neighbors came with gifts. Her mother pulled her aside one evening and said, "My daughter, this man is not like you. You must change." Amara nodded, distracted by her phone. "Don't worry, Mama. I know what I'm doing." Wedding preparations began, and that was when cracks widened. Daniel expected teamwork. Amara expected others to handle things. When vendors called, she didn't pick. When meetings were scheduled, she postponed. Daniel noticed. "Amara, did you pay the caterer?" he asked one night. "I will do it tomorrow," she replied. Tomorrow came and went. Another time, he said, "Please confirm the traditional items with your uncle." She answered, "It's small. Don't stress." His tone started changing. "This wedding concerns both of us," he said carefully. Amara frowned. "Why are you always complaining? Can't you just relax?" The words stung him. Still, he swallowed them. A week before the wedding, her mother confronted her. "Have you finished your part?" Amara waved her hand. "Everything is under control." Her mother didn't believe her, but it was too late to interfere fully. On the morning of the wedding, Amara overslept. Her phone buzzed endlessly on the table. When she finally woke, she realized she hadn't completed one crucial task she had promised to handle personally. She panicked but told herself someone else would fix it. By the time Daniel found out, guests were already seated. "What do you mean it wasn't done?" Daniel asked, his voice low but dangerous. Amara avoided his eyes. "I thought my cousin would handle it." He stepped back slowly. "You thought," he repeated. Elders were called. Questions were asked. The truth surfaced layer by layer. This wasn't a single mistake. It was a pattern. "I warned you," Daniel said quietly as people watched. "I warned you many times." Amara's lips trembled. "I'm sorry," she whispered. He shook his head. "I'm not angry about today. I'm scared of tomorrow." She was led into the room alone. The noise outside faded. For the first time, no one rushed to rescue her. She thought of all the times she had delayed, laughed, dismissed advice. Her beauty had opened doors, but it could not hold them open. Tears soaked her dress as reality settled. Her mother entered slowly. "Amara," she said, her voice heavy. "You have embarrassed yourself." Amara broke down. "Mama, I didn't mean for this to happen." Her mother replied, "Intentions don't erase habits." Outside, Daniel stood silent. After a long while, he asked to see her. He looked at her, not with anger, but disappointment. "I need a partner, not a burden," he said. Amara dropped to her knees. "I will change," she cried. "Not with words," he replied, "with actions." What happened next changed her life. She took responsibility. She apologized publicly. She corrected what could be corrected. It wasn't easy. It was humiliating, but it was real. The wedding did not end as planned, but it did not end in disgrace either. More importantly, Amara changed. Months later, people noticed. She woke early. She followed through. She no longer said later carelessly. Laziness had almost cost her everything, and she never forgot that lesson. If this story taught you something, don't keep it to yourself. Like this video, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more true African story times that open eyes and change lives.